All right, y'all, taking a look at Clearpool by request. CPOOL is the ticker. If you want to take a look at your altcoin, drop it down below in comments. I'll be happy to take a look at it and give you my bull run price prediction. Give us a quick thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the channel. We're going to do Clearpool updates and other altcoin updates as the cycle progresses. Excuse me. Now, I am on the weekly time frame, and guys, I know nothing about this coin fundamentally, and I don't care. Technicals will tell me everything I need to know. If fundamentals play out, great. That's just a bonus, but I make my picks based upon technicals just in case those fundamentals don't play out. Now, Clearpool's been around since 2011. You set a high in 2011, a price high of $2.62, with a market cap of 91 million and a circulating supply of 35 million. Enter the bear market 2022, 2023. Now, here's where it gets interesting. You came back last cycle in December of 24 and set a price high of 59 cents, so a significant underperformance, right? 262 to 59 cents. However, your market cap went from 91 million to 429 million. So you more than quadrupled. You almost 5x'd your market cap. So that is massively bullish, even though price doesn't reflect that. The reason for that is you added about 20 times more coins to the market. You went from 35 million to 725 million. So significant token dilution through unlocks. Looking at today, we have a price of 2 cents, market cap of 19.5 million, and 1 billion coins on the market. You've added since last cycle, so you're being diluted. It is waterlogging your price. The good news is by next cycle, all coins are in circulation. 1 billion is the total circulating supply, and they are all on the market now, so you won't have any more dilution. But is the damage done? That is the question. We're going to take a look. So you can see here, CPOOL is dangerously close to taking out its bear market low from last cycle, which would give you a high, a low, a lower high, and a lower low. So you would think you're then flipping market structure bearishly. And I know that you haven't done that yet, but there's a pretty good chance you do, okay? So you would think you're flipping bearish, but you're really not, okay? And the reason you're not is because your market structure is massively bullish, okay? So it's not a bearish coin. It's just being waterlogged with unlocks. So you can see, oops, sorry about that, guys. You can see here clearly you have a very nice bullish structure and market cap. In order to flip market cap or the coin itself bearish, you'd have to come way down here and take out $1.5 million market cap. And that is not likely to happen, not anytime soon anyway. So you can't fib your price because you've unlocked so many coins that a fib here would not be linear, right? You just can't do it. It doesn't work. So what you have to do, for example, you're at a $20 billion market cap now, whereas back here at $2.62, you were at 35 million. So you're almost where you were at 262, but you're only at 2 cents. So fibs don't work on that. It's not linear. Too many coins have been unlocked. So you have to fib your market cap and then do the Chinese arithmetic to get retrace levels. So let's throw a fib on there. And what you would do is take these retrace levels, for example, the 382 is 173 million, and you would divide that by your circulating supply, which is 1 billion. And that's going to give you the retrace levels. And I've done it for you, and here they are. So if you were to retrace to one of these market cap fib levels, this is what your price would be. For example, if you do your all-time high market cap, which was 429 million, instead of being up here at 59 cents, you're only going to be at 43 cents because you've added coins to the market. So the question is, what do we do? Do we set a new high? Do we not? Do we just retrace? And my bull run price prediction for CPOOL is 55 cents. I don't think you quite take out your all-time or your last cycle high price. However, that should be 550. That is a $550 million market cap, which, looking back at our market caps, would set a new high. That is coming back to between the 1-to-1 and 1.618 Fibonacci retracement level. So I do think, since you are in bullish market structure on market cap, you continue that bullish posturing. You come up in here, $550 million, and you keep the uptrend going. Unfortunately, you've been diluted now to 1 billion tokens on the market, but that'll give you a price of 55 cents. Now, I do think you get a little bit lower. I think you're going to come down at some point, especially if Bitcoin rolls over in Q4 like it always does. You're going to take out this low, create some weekly bullish divergence, and then head up. And if you do that, you're going to get a price, let's call it 1.5 cents, somewhere down in there. And if you were to ride to 55 cents, you're looking at an easy 35, 36x, guys. Let's look at the underperformance side, guys, on a coin like this. If you came down to that 1.5 cent level and you just rode up to, let's just say the golden pocket, a significant underperformance, guys, you're still looking at a 20x, okay? So regardless, even if you underperform or if you exceed expectations, this is a really, in my opinion, not financial advice, but really good risk to reward or return on investment coin. The problem with it is it can be, especially if you're using a large position size, large spot bag, it's going to be hard to get in and out of prices, or in and out of positions, excuse me. It's just the sell and buy orders are going to be so small. If you're trading with any significant amount of money, it can be very difficult to get in and out without any significant slippage. You're going to have to limit order, and you may or may not get filled. You may have to chase price. So that can make it difficult on coins like this. However, if you're willing to deal with that kind of stuff, then this looks like a great return on investment coin potentially. So let me know what you think below in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Again, visit us at anthonyleecrypto.com. Join the VIP crew. I'll see you guys next time.